Okay, so what do American playwright Tennessee Williams, Russian filmmaker Andrei Tarkovsky, Thurman virtuoso Clara Rockmore, magic realist novelist Gabriel Garcia Marquez, and New Wave robots have in common, aside from a few of them having pretty good moustaches? They're all part of the makeup of Shoutout Zero, an adventure game that was started to be released in 2013, which I can pretty confidently say is my favourite game ever, and I'll spend the rest of this little talk explaining why. Rather than trying to encompass like what it is or what it's about, which is just impossible within the time constraints, I'd like to talk about what it does, how it delivers what it delivers. It's set out like a play, 4 of 5 acts of which have been released, and what you do in the game is that you don't so much play as a character as you direct them. Like the focus shifts from character to character, often within the same scene. Like you can see here, you can choose to respond to this question from 4 different characters, and like that's fine. And the conversation and story keeps flowing. And that you choose how they, and by extension you, respond to a given situation. The overall thrust of the story is pretty similar, irrespective of your choices. It's more about who you think these characters are. An example comes like early on when you arrive at the Bureau of Reclaimed Spaces and the character Shannon asks Conway, this guy, if they think they're inside, outside, or both. And there's no wrong answer here. It's more just, it's not so interested in right and wrong, it's more, what do you think? Another example is when you direct Shannon's phone conversation, but you can't hear the other side of it. And this means your choices can like change the tone of the conversation from like humorous to serious to angry. And yeah, like an actor in a play, you don't so much create these characters from scratch as like you interpret them. Moving away from the concrete mechanics of it now, I want to talk about how it's an incredibly beautiful looking game and sounding. It makes really amazing effective use of like low polygonal graphics, like the characters turn their faces, which is fine because the camera zoomed out so much you couldn't see them anyway. And that the soundtrack mixes like folk and bluegrass and ambient music, and that there's this overall sort of melancholy mood and feeling to the game without it being murky or self-pitying. And there's also this like really fascinating sort of magic realist whimsy and just general strangeness like you meet. And you can see here like a ship haunted by thousands and thousands of cats. And there's another time you meet a man who's like face no one can remember. Sorry. Along with plenty of Southern Gothic elements like this crumbling worlds populated by all these like idiosyncratic and funny strange people. And then also if this doesn't sell you, it has an office floor full of beds. It's a thing, I love it, and it just presented as this hilarious, that sort of matter of fact. Office floor full of beds. See? Bare floor beds. Yes, obviously. Yeah, obviously you have to have a bare floor. Yeah. In addition, like it has this fascinating mix of influences. I've learned about things and people and places I would never otherwise known or cared about. I've learned about like American experimental journalism with James Argy's That's Our Praise Famous Men, architectural theory, poetic space, which that opening, inside, outside, or both is a reference from, and late stage capitalism. But the game never forces this stuff on you. It's just alluded to, and then it makes me intrigued and interested enough to go out and find it. But it's all just, alluded to within the text. And as I said at the beginning, I can't really say what it's about, and that's part of the appeal. It gets you, at least in my experience, it really gets you into like trying to figure out like what it is and what's going on inside it. And I'm still discovering like new links and moments inside the game, different ways characters and places relate to each other. Like I found out this like whole different character and subplot that I've been missing for like the last 20 hours I've been playing the game. There's just this whole thing that I just didn't realise about at all. And like life, there's no defined win points. It's not like, bing, you've beaten the game, you've won life. It's just that, bit by bit, time by time, you learn a little bit more about it and yourself. That's it.